Below is a clear, complete, and structured summary of Victor Niederhoffer's The Education of a Speculator, 1997. This book blends autobiography, market philosophy, statistics, probability, game theory, and personal stories. It does not follow a standard finance book format. It is eclectic and metaphor-driven. Summary: The Education of a Speculator, Victor Niederhoffer. 1. The book's central theme. Niederhoffer argues that speculative success requires quantitative thinking, relentless empirical testing, understanding human nature and crowd behavior, studying patterns from many domains: sports, games, history, biology, music, extreme discipline and statistical rigor. Rather than offering specific trading rules, he focuses on the mindset of a scientific speculator. 2. Early life and formative lessons. Niederhoffer recounts his experiences growing up in Brooklyn. Playing handball, checkers, and competitive games taught him probability, pattern recognition, and psychological pressure. His father instilled a deep respect for numbers, accounting, and thrift. Competition shaped his belief that markets are like sports, ruthless, meritocratic, and constantly testing your limits. These early experiences became metaphors he used in trading. 3. Markets as games of probability. A major theme: markets should be approached as statistical games with definable patterns. He emphasizes running rigorous statistical studies before forming a market view, using huge sample sizes, avoiding anecdotal thinking, avoiding theories that cannot be tested, measuring everything: price moves, ranges, breakouts, seasonality, volume, volatility. Niederhoffer strongly opposes discretionary, gut-feeling trading. 4. The importance of counting. Counting is Niederhoffer's term for looking at historical market data, finding repeatable tendencies, testing whether tendencies persist across markets and timeframes. Examples he explores: how markets behave after large up or down days, opening gaps, patterns around news events, intraday seasonalities, spread relationships between markets. The principles are quantitative but always tested against real historical data. 5. The role of psychology in human behavior. Even though he is quant-driven, Niederhoffer repeatedly discusses human fallibility. Crowds overreact, traders panic at lows, people extrapolate too much from recent events, the need to control fear and excitement. He stresses emotional neutrality. The market loves to fool you. You must operate like a scientist, not a gambler. 6. Lessons from sports. Niederhoffer draws on handball, racket sports, weightlifting, running. He uses sports to illustrate strategy and counter-strategy, momentum and fatigue, risk versus reward, training, repetition, discipline. Key insight: the mental toughness required for elite sports mirrors the stress of speculation. 7. Historical literature and science analogies. This is one of the book's signatures. He borrows concepts from Darwinian evolution, history of civilizations, mathematical puzzles, music composition, literary stories, gambling theory. These examples illustrate how systems adapt, why traders should study failure, how symmetry and cycles appear across domains. His overarching message: markets reflect universal behavioral patterns found everywhere in nature and human activity. 8. Blow-ups and risk. Although published before his own major hedge fund collapse, 1997, the book still contains early warnings about risk. Markets can behave in ways no model predicts. Leverage is dangerous if you assume patterns will continue. Overconfidence comes after long winning streaks. Liquidity can vanish. Survival matters more than brilliance. Ironically, the same blind spots that later destroyed his fund are hinted at in the book. 9. The Speculator's Toolkit. Niederhoffer lists foundational skills. A. Counting and empirical testing. Test everything before believing it. B. Discipline and routine. Daily counting, recording, analysis, journaling. C. Intellectual cross-training. Study domains outside finance to broaden mental models. D. Humility. Markets are smarter and bigger than any individual. E. Risk control. Avoid positions that can wipe you out, even if highly probable to succeed. 10. Family, values, and personal philosophy. He includes personal reflections: raising his children, maintaining health, running a supportive household, work ethic and self-improvement. He believes successful speculation reflects one's overall life philosophy. 11. The purpose of speculation. Niederhoffer argues that speculation allocates capital efficiently, discovers prices, reduces uncertainty in economic systems, rewards those who understand and measure reality. He defends speculation as an honorable and necessary function in society. Number 12. Final insights. The closing chapters are more reflective. Markets are adversarial and unforgiving. The greatest risk is believing you cannot be wrong. The world is constantly changing. Methods must evolve. The speculator must survive first, win second. The book ends on a motivational and philosophical note about lifelong learning.